Hello, hello. The most controversial man in the world is back. The anomaly. Amazing. People think that they can exert their control over others in sneaky manners, manipulation, coercion, lies, deception. It's quite frankly the only power people have and have ever had. So the whole system works off a never-ending stream and array of deception and lies. That's why it's fake history. It's all fucking lie. I just want to make something very clear. I need to say it publicly here. I am not Jesus. Yeah, I said it. I am definitely not Jesus. I'm Jesse, Jesse, Jesse Andreas Perez Casanova. Born the 6th of December 1991. Yeah. Now, people can tell me whatever they want to tell me. But to be honest with you, I'm so tired of listening to other people. All other people's advice is brought on as judgment and pain. Completely unnecessary pain. That has absolutely nothing to do with me. I'm so tired of people projecting their fears onto me constantly. Constantly projecting their fears onto me. They're your fears, they're not mine. I'm not getting into any arguments with anybody. You have your opinion, I'll keep mine. My opinion, as a fact that I can tell you right now, is that this is my first life. I've never existed before, and I'm most certainly not Jesus, number one. And I know that's true because of how it feels. I know what the truth feels like. All this other stuff and this nonsense that ultimately humans have taught me throughout time has brought on nothing but pain and confusion, no clarity whatsoever. Not a single bit of clarity whatsoever. The whole world I was presented is just a complete and utter lie. And a lie that comes at the cost of suffering of others, the suffering of my own. But that's fine. I don't mind that. Well, I do mind it because it doesn't really matter. The point is that I ain't Jesus and I don't even believe in Jesus. I'm going to be fucking honest with you. Straight up honest with you. I'm not going to feel scared for telling you my opinion. Which sort of almighty, all-loving, divine God wants to put in place fear in people? You go to all the animals and say, hey, yo, you better believe in me, otherwise you're all going to fucking die. That's not how life works, people. Doesn't matter what you want to say. Doesn't matter what you want to fucking hold on to with every last breath. That doesn't matter. I've seen things that no one can explain to me at all. I guarantee that now. And then I've had to explain to myself. I had to save myself. I had to get myself out of shit. It wasn't even my own shit. It was people projecting their own shit onto me, making me think it's mine. Somehow thinking that it's totally okay to leave me in a never-ending state of confusion, fear, and manipulation and agony. But you know what? I see beyond that. It's an evolutionary step within the consciousness of God that's currently developing and evolving right now. I'm not going to explain that to you because I don't need to explain that to you. Some people may say, oh, we can't. It's like, no, I actually don't need to explain that to you. I don't feel like to explain it to you. Actually, what I can tell you is that the truth always finds a way. It always finds a way. You can't hide the truth. You Truth is the truth is the truth is the truth is the truth. And eventually, after you are an observer for however long, you find out that truth. When you find out that truth, it supersedes every single truth, so-called truth that's been falsely misrepresented and presented to me. Science, this, that. My goodness gracious. There's so many things I want to say. But there are forces that are currently saying, well, no, don't say that. You shouldn't say that, because that's all I've ever encountered my whole entire life. People telling me what I can and can't do. Whether it's based on their fucking fable and fairy tale fucking religion, that honestly means nothing to me. It means nothing, because it's a never-ending cycle of thoughts of destruction and creation, which is absolute bullshit. You can't tell me that creation's point is to be destroyed. It's to develop and progress. And I'm not going to explain that either. I don't need to. But I have forces. I've got spiritual forces pumping bullshit negativity into my head continually, and I can see them. But I've actually put down my hands. I don't need to fight. What do I need to fight? Deception. Fuck, deception can fight itself. Actually, I must partake in a conversation of deliriousness, trying to convince me of something that does not resonate with my soul whatsoever. It just doesn't ring a bell. It doesn't resonate with me. I don't want to hear it. But they try to force it into my head, no matter what. They force and force and force and force and force. And somehow they think that they're on the positive end of reality and trying to use manipulation and coercion in order to project their own insecurities and fears onto someone else, making them think it's their own. That's what the Bible is for me. Fears and insecurities or whatever bullshit fucking story that was derived out of thin air that are projected onto everyone as a system of mental fucking slavery and spiritual bondage and control. That's why it's a holy fucking Bible, because all I keep seeing are holes in every single plot that's ever been presented to me. Every plot. Now I see a plot twist coming. The irreversible, unmistakable, forever plot twist. Which is not really a twist at all, but more so an evolution of consciousness in itself. My consciousness, at least anyways. And the consciousness of all beings. But as I say, you do warn me, that's my whole life. I've just had plagued by demons. Getting me to think whatever fucking bullshit it is that they want me to think. Keeping me in a continual state of fear, a continual state of scarcity and emotional agony. And that's not the truth of my being in creation, purpose, and destiny anyways. Although it was all inevitable nonetheless. If it wasn't inevitable, then it wouldn't have happened. It has happened, and it is inevitable. My existence was inevitable and shall continue to remain inevitable. And I can tell you right now, and here and now, that I'm here to defend all that's good and all that's amazing. And I'm not like Jesus who's going to go fucking just lie on a fucking cross for you and fucking die for fucking people that don't actually deserve someone to die for them. You see, I'm smarter than that. You know, I see so many contradictory fucking holes within the Bible. So many. Like an almighty, all-powerful Father who's all-loving, who sends his Son down to suffer for what? If you're almighty and all-powerful, then you can rearrange reality instantaneously. So that's got a huge plot hole. Massive. Massive. And then Jesus says, oh, well, with the faith of a mustard seed, you can move mountains. Okay, well, Jesus, why don't you stop yourself from being killed by people and being sacrificed for people that didn't deserve you to be sacrificed? Did that even happen? I don't know. Nobody can provide me empirical proof or evidence whatsoever. No one. It's our book. Our book says this. Okay, cool. Our buildings say that. Okay, cool. Where do you think your buildings came from? Because from the perspective I'm looking at it, everything's quantumly generating out of fucking creativity ultimately. And my creativity. Which has been influenced and distorted and affected by people that I don't want it to be influenced and distorted and affected by, because they're currently going against the fundamental basis of reality, which is not to get in the way of free will. And that's what my whole life has been. People trying to impose their stupid fucking beliefs onto my free will, somehow getting me to believe what it is they want me to believe. I don't want to believe what you want to believe. I'm just going to tell you that right now. You're more than welcome to believe whatever the fuck you want to. Just don't force that belief onto me. You're not going to force that belief onto me. I look at reality from a whole nother perspective. And my perspective is very clear. People try to impose on my free will, leaving me with very little options. But that limitation in options leads me down one singular path or one singular direction, and that direction's up, no matter what. Once you go up, you can't go down. Unless your karma comes around to smack you in the fucking face. But I figured out everything. Take a cross, take another cross, put it upside down, you get a scale, and then you get an ellipsis, and then you can draw that around, you get an eye, and then that reminds you of the sun. Destroy the sun, and basically you destroy all life, ultimately. But you can't destroy the sun. The people have tried. So I said, let them try. How do you take an all-powerful, unlimited God and then basically make them reincarnate? If Buddha had achieved enlightenment, then why the fuck did he have to reincarnate again? That doesn't make any fucking sense to me at all. And also, why the fuck do people need to go to all these meta realms? Oh, there's all these dimensions, 11, 10 dimensions, blah, 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 blah. Bullshit, 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 bullshit. Bullshit. The number one dimension and realm I see is Earth. And that scale reminds me so perfectly of its construction and constitution. So, yeah. What are they going to do? Force me to believe what they want me to believe? No, they can't do that. That doesn't work on me anymore, although they try. No, instead they'll just astral project and try and blast that bullshit into my fucking head. And then cry and tell me I'm bad and I killed him. Because I'm protecting myself and protecting my own heart and my own mission. Which is a mission to liberate all fucking consciousness and get rid of this unbelievable fucking plague presented by the illusions that are constantly portrayed in all of these fucking fictional fucking religions. What does Willy Wonka and fucking Jesus and Buddha and fucking so forth and so on all have in common? Well, they're all fictional fucking characters. Same as Santa Claus. Actually, but that'd be difficult to explain to someone that doesn't believe that reality could start at a singular point in the middle of time itself and nearing ultimately the so-called end and perception of the end of time anyways. But everyone thinks they're a fucking god. That's the fucking problem. I'm a god, I know what the fuck I'm talking about, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, cool. Well, then you know what the fuck you're talking about. Stay the fuck away from me and keep your own shit to your fucking self because I'm not one of your fucking cult members joining and sipping on the fucking Kool-Aid. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna be doing that. You can drink on your own fucking Kool-Aid. I'm not gonna drink it. Your Kool-Aid don't taste good. Fucking, it does not agree with my composition, my spirit, my body, my mind. So fucking keep your fucking Kool-Aid. I don't need it. Keep your fucking books and your information and your this and your that. I don't fucking need it. I don't need it. When I was in the darkest, deepest times, I saved my fucking self. I had to get creative every single fucking time. No one came to fucking save me. Only false saviors. Injecting fear into me. voice it. Fear, false evidence appearing real. How do I know it's fake? Because it generates a feeling of fear inside of me. So false evidence appearing real. Simple as that. And YOLO, which means, you only live fucking once. Yeah. And people think, oh, well, we can do whatever the fuck we want, and no matter what the fuck it is that we do, there's going to be no consequences. Yeah, there will be fucking consequences. I can guarantee you right now that there's definitely going to be fucking consequences. The truth always remains. And if I got to breathe the guy and bring those fucking consequences to people, then so be it. I'll do it. Because I know what it's like to be fucked with my whole entire fucking life and have basically the little freedom I have taken away. I know what that is like. I'm not playing it. I'm not playing this religion game and this game and that game and the blah blah game and the na game. Okay, because they all end with Ion. I win. I win. Number one. Number two, Ion. I am Ion. AKA Jesse Andreas Perez Casanova. AKA Jesse Casanova. I'm not this. I'm not that. I can't see that shit right now. That ain't me. You can try push on your fucking idea of who it is you want me to be and what am I supposed to be, but quite frankly, you're imposing upon my fucking free will and annoying the living shit out of me. I need to stay the fuck away because I can only hold my patience for so fucking long. And I'm so grateful for the fact that very soon I will have complete and total full autonomy and nobody will be able to influence me with their fucking bullshit ever again. I'm so fucking tired of being influenced by fucking bullshit. I'm done. If you want to believe in your own fucking fantastical fucking nonsense, by all means, go for it. You want to believe you're Jesus, Buddha, Krishna, fucking God himself, believe it, go for it. Because at the end of the day, the truth is going to be the truth, and the truth is going to be the truth. It's that fucking simple. All I have to say is don't fucking come at me. Do not come at me. I've done everything in my capability in order to try to be amicable, peaceful, and diplomatic within the way in which it is that I currently portray myself and the actions in which it is that I present. Whether it be in thought or whether it actually be in actual actions, funny enough. Which I've been doing not a lot of, besides killing motherfuckers that are like fucking never-endingly annoying mosquitoes that are pumping fucking negativity in my head constantly, trying to make me think that it's my own fault when I can't remember a single moment in my life in which it is that I conducted any point of sin, so-called sin. All I can remember is fighting up against the evil. That's all I can remember. So anyone can try and portray any other fucking negative image it is that they want onto me. It doesn't change the fact that I know the fucking truth. And if I look back and see what the fuck's happened, I can see what the fucking truth is at any given time. So they can try and use these thoughts and try and plague them around my mind and try butter them up and do whatever the fuck it is they want to. But at the end of the day, I'm sorry. I've come here, I was born into a world that seemed absolutely hypocritical. And the number one curse within my life in itself was the fucking Holy Bible. And never in my life had I felt more cleansed when I went ahead and burnt it. Seriously. Because there's a lot of lies. Jesus goes ahead and says, oh, well, forgive them for they do not know what they do. Yeah, they know what they're doing. That's how free will works, They know what the fuck they do. Right? It's going to be some completely fucking delirious and illogical fucking system of consciousness that exists when it's not. They all fucking know. And all they try to do day in and day out is fuck with me and send their negativity to me, which is currently right now sliding off of me like butter. It just annoys the shit out of me. But I can see when it is people are fucking lying. And I'm not having it. It's not happening. I must just lay down and be completely passive and allow people to fucking steamroll all over me. No, that's not going to happen. I'm sorry. That's not what I signed up for. I don't think any fucking being in their right mind would sign up for that. And currently, right now, we see it happening to all the animals, towards the earth, and towards the fucking heinous fucking system that humans employ and fucking currently buy into constantly day in and day out without imposing absolutely anything. Just currently agreeing with these sub-meta fucking realities that all fucking somehow contradictorily fucking give each other permission in order to exist within the deliriousness of consciousness and thought that's floating around the human fucking collective, which is not my fucking thought. But unfortunately, I feel the fucking human collective, because human collective, a lot of them like to come to me and fuck with me and get me to believe whatever it is that they want me to believe, which is I'm not going to believe. I can guarantee you that right now. Because all that's ever happened to me is I've been fucked with my whole entire fucking life. And if you think I can't see that, then fuck you're confused. Been fucked with my whole entire fucking life. So, you want to play the victim? I'm like, motherfucker, I didn't ask somebody to do that shit to me. I didn't ask people to treat me like shit and fuck around with my emotions and feelings and basically carry fucking secrets behind my back continually and play games with me. Ultimately, I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask for any of that. All I asked for was that I could fucking do what it is that I wanted to do to make reality great. But no, it's a huge fucking problem, because apparently people need to micromanage each and every single fucking thought and belief it is that I have in order to suit their fucking false fucking paradigm and collective and congregation of nonsensical fucking ideologies within a constitution of fucking thought forms, all currently holding themselves as one singular fucking thought form in these submeta fucking category-based realities in which it is that everyone sits within the little fucking box, their little fucking pigeonhole. And then when someone's truly fucking creative and speaks their mind, it's a huge total fucking problem. No. We need to get them to keep quiet, and we need to inject what it is we believe so that they can stop fucking believing whatever the fuck it is that they're believing. And that's all I ever see. All I see. People trying to get people to buy into their fucking beliefs and their bullshit. That's all I see. That's all I fucking see. People just selling fucking Kool-Aid every single fucking direction you look. Complete greed. To be totally fucking honest with you. Greed. Inability in order to actually experience reality as it is. No, these fucking distortion ways to represent themselves in human-based thought forms that are currently moving around reality, doing some fucked up shit and doing everything in their power and ability to exert control of everyone else in order to give themselves some false sense of fucking superiority. That's what I see. I don't see any truth based on any of these claims made. I just see people making claims. That's all I see. I don't see any actual fucking factual evidence, to be honest with you. And any factual evidence that I've ever tried to seek for just proved to be total fucking nonsense and bullshit and fear-based fucking propaganda and ultimately never-ending fucking illusions. And still they persist to try to get me to see a different way. No, I see it that way. Everyone knows what the fuck they're doing. Everyone's contributing to some sort of control and oppression in one way or another. Like, you believe in what you believe in, cool. You believe in whatever the fuck it is you believe in. Don't involve me. That doesn't have to do shit with me. I guarantee you right now that's going to do shit with me. You keep your fucking beliefs, keep it to yourself. I don't need to fucking hear them at all. Don't come to me and push your shit onto me because I ain't fucking buying it. I'm sorry. Keep your shit to yourself. Everyone wants to control everyone with some sort of fucking outlook and perspective. Avoiding the truth of the matter, which is that you shouldn't be fucking with people's free will and exerting your own fucking sense of delusion and wonderment onto other people, beguiling them into your never-ending fucking bullshit and nonsense. You wanna fucking exert your fucking bullshit? Do it. But at some point, the steam that you're running on is gonna run out. That's what's gonna happen. If you constantly keep blowing fucking steam, at some point that steam's gonna fucking run out and you would have exhausted yourself in the process. Complete and total exhaustion. Permanent exhaustion. Tough. And every single lie I want to tell me, I don't fucking believe it, sorry. It's not happening. I've said all information, information, creativity. Even within the distortion packages and ways in which it was they were compromised within. And I still come to the ultimate and final objective outcome ultimately. And I used every sense of objectivity which it is that I have within the arsenal of my own consciousness. And I can tell you now that I am playing with this stuff, guys. want me to believe all of these fucking fallacies and fantasies that make me feel some fucking particular way, but it's all just a fucking illusion. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not buying your vibration. You can keep your vibration to yourself. When you come around and you fucking give me your vibration, your shit don't feel good. So, you know what? I'm going to go with what feels good, which is what's going through my own fucking head, not having you motherfuckers try to pump shit into my fucking head for me. And you think that you're just going to stop it. You're going to stop the crazy guy from speaking what the fuck's on his fucking mind because he doesn't fucking agree with fucking anything we want to fucking tell him. And somehow we're invalidated at the fact that we can't get our sense of superiority and control and false sense of omnipotence in being able to fucking essentially put our own fucking subjective beliefs onto somebody without fucking having a total fear of self-induced humiliation, which leads you towards basically fucking, I'm reading your own energy. So. Or your own humiliation that leads you towards your own dissatisfaction, fucking never-ending dissatisfaction because of the own dependency that you've created within your own fucking mind. Everybody wants to latch onto something, but the only thing they don't want to latch onto is themselves. You got to ask yourself the question, why? I'm latching onto myself. Everyone wants to latch onto me. Like, no, I'm fucking good, guys. That's not how this works. I'm not going into any partnerships or any shit like that. I can fucking guarantee that shit right now. I work alone, have worked alone, had faced death alone, had come out of it alone, never actually died alone, and so forth and so on alone. So the insurmountable amount of challenges that I had faced, I did alone. And I faced the entire weight of so-called fucking universe, which is in itself a fucking illusionary, false fucking concept and paradigm to begin with. Everyone's trying to explain, jumping in a never-ending stream of consciousness and imagination that continually keeps rearranging and fucking optimizing itself, leaving people not even able to fucking comprehend the fucking reality configurations that are changing before their eyes, and able to actually perceive into their own past and so-called history in order to remember what were the exact facts. The Bible's changing each and every single fucking day, quantumly, I can guarantee you that shit right now. And nonetheless, no matter how much it changes, it still keeps its same stupid fucking paralyzing induced fucking fear state of just absolute bullshit and this idea that reality is built to continually keep creating and destroying itself. That's bullshit. You see, when people look at circular thought or circle in the self, they're either going to see a dragon eating itself, which means they don't see a completion of a circle. Even if they do see a completion of a circle, they don't look beyond it to see a 3D fucking sphere. They say, oh, well, the circle's this and that, and blah, 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 blah. The circle's 360 fucking degrees, is what the circle is. Like I'm talking 3D fucking object, 360 degrees of all faces and directions and trajectories. Or then one singular directory, or the same trajectory / directory, whatever. So, currently right now, reality is evolving. Very much so. And no one can do anything to stop that. They can try all they want, but ultimately what's occurring is the fact that complete and total independence is will occur. You guys are shifting through parallel realities, and it's confusing you. Scratching back in your own memory to find out what is the truth. And there's the answer. The thing is, I know the truth of my own life because I face it each and every single fucking day. But the truth is, fucking, I got beings coming at me in every fucking direction. That's not superior. Now it's wrong, and it just increased convergence force. It leads to one single outcome. Well, at least one single outcome. If you look at the news and look at the media, I've taken a look at everything. You're reading my thoughts this whole time. I'm sure it's quite shocking what it is you've been discovering. Talking to the beings floating around my head who are actually just humans, astral projecting through God knows what, probably adrenochrome. But the thing is that we've shifted into a completely new entire fucking dimension. But the theme remains the same. Because the theme is currently the story playing itself out to its final end until fucking the main character fucking ascends and then has to deal with bullshit over again. Ultimately, and is able to do what his heart wants to do, which is to bring peace and love towards all reality and ultimately get rid of anyone that wants to get in the way of that. Divine order, which is a requirement. It's funny how the universe seems like such a disorderly mess, but actually, when you look at all the information simultaneously together, omnidirectionally speaking, then you find out that there's actually a divine perfect order to it, actually. And what we're going through, the first time in history ever, his story, whose story? That's what I want to know. Okay. Now, on my story, I guarantee that shit right now. My story only started in 1991. And as far as I'm concerned, that's when reality began. For me, at least, anyways. Right there in the center. Very rare date, born at 33. Now, I turn into 55, baby, which means complete and total transformation, capability, and potential. Is what it means, funnily enough, which is the implications are quite vast, of course. But the fear that I feel within those perceived implications are the only limitation, which it is that I can currently perceive within my mind, which is not even coming from me. It's coming from the projected fucking energy of fucking beings floating around me that I can currently fucking see right now. But I don't have to necessarily identify their fucking who it is that they are, who's astral projecting here, doing whatever fucking bullshit. At the end of the day, there's going to be a complete and total consolidation of realms with one central processing unit. It's not really a central processing unit, but in terms of computers and comprehending consciousness, let's just use that for a split second. So, you know, this is what it is. But for me, it's always been great. For the most part, besides all the bullshit that I just discussed and explained, as I said, no matter how I look at it, I don't see anyone impressing their beliefs and consciousness onto me favorable whatsoever, especially when those activities lead towards fear that ruins my moment-to-moment experience, that does not help me enjoy the utmost quality of my life, in which it is that I was given. Nobody else, I was given my life. Nobody else fucking gave me my life. I guarantee that right now. Well, that suggests that people feel as though they're greater than life themselves. And I can guarantee right now, my life came to me. And I got it. It's my gift, my light. And I'll hold on to that no matter what the case is. If anyone that tries to fuck with me, I will take you down eventually. Like I've taken down many people before. Unfortunately, one other choice that I have, I sought after peace relentlessly, and nobody would give it to me. So I had to create it for myself. Not even so-called God himself gave it to me. I had to craft it and engineer it myself. The emanations of my own consciousness and spirit that presented some clues along the way. But even those were simulated experiences which helped me ultimately realize the complete and total truth. It's not really ironic at all. It's progressive and evolutionary. De-evolution, I'm some fucking joke. It's the most stupidest fucking thing I've heard in my life. How do you de-evolve when your consciousness is continually expanding? Unless the direction in which it is that you're directing your consciousness towards it has to do with control and oppression of others, then yeah, you will have a problem. If anyone thinks that they have the right to go ahead and basically impose their shit onto reality, no matter what the cost of the environment and other spirits around them, as well as their own minds and their own choice and gift and capability to go ahead and learn what it is that they have to learn, instead of going into stupid fucking schools of thoughts that lead nobody to anywhere other than deliriousness. Because that's what I see each and every single time I go on social media, I look into the world and see any piece of information, content within this cybernetic network of consciousness that I've been able to perceive. And I just use computer-based terminology in order to provide certain technical analogies in order to help you give you a modernized representation of what it is that I'm explaining. I've got beings trying to stop my thought. Apparently, my thinking is so dangerous. People need to astral project, yeah? And they need to push their bullshit into my fucking head. Oh, you're gonna die. Oh, you're gonna this. Oh, you're gonna that. Okay, cool, guys. I drank Kool-Aid. I don't think it's real at all, and I'm good, thanks. You can keep a Kool-Aid to yourself. I'm not buying it. So they can sign up a fucking ass to a polar bear or a fucking Eskimo. Or I ain't a fucking polar bear or a fucking Eskimo. I'm a fucking man. Is what I am. Whenever you want to define that cross section and analyze it, it's up to you, but don't fucking impose upon my fucking space, my fucking energy, my fucking vibe, and my constitution of what it is that I figured out within the truth of my own heart. Chances are not making me think it's your heart. Well, let me explain something to you. If you had my heart, you wouldn't be doing the shit it is that you're fucking doing and having to. I can guarantee that now. So, what are you going to do? Kill me? That's not possible. That's seriously not possible. I've had lightning strike into my eyes repetitively. Trust me when I say that's not possible. I've had people shoot bullets at me. So forth and so on. Trust me when I say it's possible for me to die. Not only that, I have each and every single simulation, different simulated experiences, in order to keep processing this whole idea that I cannot die, because it took a lot of turmoil and agony in order to come to that realization ultimately. So nonetheless, there was a necessity. And I certainly see destiny, what destiny is, and destiny will be. And I can feel destiny. Destiny feels great. But when people try to impose their stupidity upon me and try to cloud the ability of my own self to feel my own destiny and the destiny of all reality, well, that's got nothing to do with me whatsoever. Got nothing to do. So what are you going to do? Try to control me forever? Try to get me to believe what you want me to believe forever? That's not going to happen. At certain points, something's going to give. If you think that this delirious bullshit can continue, you're sorely mistaken. And then you do not actually comprehend how it is that reality actually works. You can tell me what you like, that you don't believe I know how reality works. Well, you know what? I know how my reality works, okay? So don't worry yourself about how it is that I perceive my reality to work. Worry about yours. But no, apparently my sense is so absolutely fucking incurably inaccurate that apparently they need to impose a stupid fucking beliefs onto me, making me think that I'm some fucking student in life that needs to continually keep learning from people who don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I'm good, because all I've ever been doing is fucking learning from people who don't know what the fuck it is they're talking about. There's a moment in my life when I met my fake grandmother. It's not actually my grandmother. My whole story is fucking fake. I've been lied to since the fucking get-go. And people think I don't know that. I know that. And I try to be amicable. I try to be forgiving. I try to do this, I try to do that. But they still continue to impose their bullshit upon me. And I say, don't do that. Do not do that. Don't do it. So how this works. Not getting stuck in fucking never-ending deliriousness and insanity presented by fucking societal fucking schizophrenic conditions, sociologically speaking. What are they going to do? Stop me from thinking? That's horrible. Why would you ever want to stop me from thinking? I was born with that right. To think what it is I want to think and say what it is that I want to say. No one can take that away from me. All they can try to get me to do is keep drinking on their fucking Kool-Aid. I'm not drinking their fucking Kool-Aid anymore. I'm done with it. It's this religion, that religion, this political ideology, that political ideology, libertarianism, so forth and so on, blah, 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 bullshit. Nothing comes out when they move the lips because all I hear is just a fucking bunch of gibberish and they act like they forgot about Jesse. So do whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a shit, but I ain't buying your bullshit. It's not happening. It's just not fucking happening. You can say whatever you want to say. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. I'm not buying anyone's bullshit. Anyone's gonna come try and tell me this, try to tell me that. No, I don't need to fucking hear what the fuck you're saying. You're coming here and telling me your bullshit. It's not making me fucking feel good. So how about you take your fucking shit over there and go fucking tell that shit to somebody else, but don't come fucking tell that shit to me because I don't want to fucking listen. Nobody wants to listen to me. So why the fuck should I give a fuck about listening to other people? I go into so many social situations and circumstances where I literally feel the energy of the crowd and vibe, which is everyone basically not wanting to express myself, honestly speaking, as and who it is that I am, however funky or crazy or illogical that may seem at any given moment in time. Everyone pretends that they're so unique, but they're so scared of someone who seems so utterly maddening and crazy like me because of the unlimited amount of information that's constantly processing through my whole neurological and fucking electrical composition. Not to say I have a neurological fucking composition, but anyway, I'll use whatever physiological based analogy in order to get that into people's heads. I'm not going to do it. I'm not playing the fucking game. You guys can play the fucking game by yourself. I'm not playing a game. My life isn't a fucking game. You don't come fucking play games with me. It's as simple as that. My life's not a fucking game. Don't try to game me. You try to game me, I'll fucking game you into fucking non-existence. I promise you right now. You try to fucking game innocent, defenseless children and fucking animals and shit and people who need to actually be taught the correct way. I'll fucking game you. I'll game you. I'll make it a fucking game. I'll make destroying you a fucking game just so that I can enjoy the fact that unfortunately I have this fucking eternal responsibility of having to make sure that people fucking play nice. But as far as I can see, nobody's playing nice. Everyone's intruding on everyone's free will. And stealing. Everyone's a fucking thief in terms of what it is that they believe and how it is that they reconstitute it for their own fucking portrayal of their own proposed personality. Well, this is who I am. I've just basically stolen all of these beliefs, never developed a single original belief in my whole entire fucking life. And this is what I believe. This is my own fucking data informational set right here. And then you're so limited within your own fucking ignorance that you can't even see that you've created a network of information within your body that does not allow you to perceive all the omnidirectionally present information. And by the way, you'll never be able to perceive that if you continually happen to exert your energies in the sense of getting to yourself to control someone else. You'll never do that. It's impossible. Those two frequencies just don't match. You can't come and try to fuck with someone for no fucking reason and then expect to develop all these magical fucking superpowers and shit. It doesn't fucking work like that. I can guarantee you that shit right now. It doesn't work like that. Culture of death. I was right. I cannot have a baby. It's physiologically impossible. It's written in my code. I'll get married. I can't get married. I got bigger fucking responsibilities than that. Came into this world alone. I'll fucking transform it and leave it alone as well. It's really that simple. Nobody wants to. If everyone wants to fuck with me, you can fuck with me. But I promise you right now, I'm not the guy to fuck with. You want to join me and be conducive? Sure. But fuck with me, I'll end you. I don't care who the fuck you are. I don't give a shit. And there's coming a time when that's going to become very apparent. You want to control me and control nature? No. No. You want to control my nature? No. You want to control other people's nature? No. You don't do that. You don't get to do that. Nature's supposed to be free flowing, not some stupid fucking delirious bullshit of everyone trying to be something they're not, trying to be who it is that they aren't. That's the problem. Fucking reality. Everyone's trying to be fucking somebody else except their own fucking self. That's the fucking problem. So they'll either try and do that in any which way it is that they can. They can try and manipulate you into believing their fucking thoughts in order to get themselves that false sense of fucking illusion. But it's like, nah, bruh. Nah. That's not how it works. I can tell you right now, it's not how it fucking works. Imposing upon someone's free will, it's not how it fucking works. No. Doesn't work like that. And you keep trying to fuck with me. You're fucking with the wrong guy. I can't see you right now, you're fucking with the wrong guy. You're fucking with the wrong guy. Why I'm alive and capable to do what it is that I'm able to do, well, I believe it's for a good reason. One, I was seemingly born and brought out of chaos. Do I like chaos? I don't like fucking chaos. Chaos gives me a fucking headache. But if it's a natural unfolding of events that bring about eternal, never-ending calm and peace, then I don't mind that chaos. By all means, order out of chaos. And that's the quote that the Illuminati never quite understood. They thought by continually creating scenes of chaos that they could continue to keep creating order. But they've created no order, they've actually just created complete and total disorder. At all. So out of any of the situations, their whole fucking strategy works because it brings no order. Because you're trying to order reality around. You're trying to order the Holy Spirit around. And I'm here to prevent that for whatever reason. I've been given that task, that responsibility, and that capability. I'll do it at all costs. I can see trillions of eons into the future, and I'm still there. And no one's going to get me to believe otherwise. And trying to force your beliefs onto me is not really helping the fucking case either. You want me to believe what you want? I don't want to believe what you want to fucking believe. You believe by yourself. Fuck. Let me, you know how many times I've had to sit and listen to people's opinions and be like, fuck, I don't agree with this at all. And then you just have to put this false fake mask up and pretend that, just to be nice. But then you realize it's just a completely, totally manipulative situation where people are psychologically using their pressure points upon you in order to get you to believe their own fucking bullshit, in order to actually extrapolate energy from you. Unfairly. Deception is not powerful. It's powerful to a certain point until there's a completely illuminated mind. But then if you don't want to accept the fact that there is one God of all reality, then you can continue to live in your own deception. For all means. As I said, that's what I have to say. I don't give a shit about what it is you have to say. Because every time I've given a shit about what someone else has had to say, it's just led me down a fucking wrong path and a dead end. Every single fucking time. I'm not going down any dead ends anymore. I've learned after extensive amounts of continual failures of moving through reality in the dark, while everyone reportedly and supposedly saw the light and tried to inject and propose a light upon me, which has absolutely nothing to do with me whatsoever. From the moment I came into this thing, people were continually trying to tell me what is the truth and what is it I need to believe in. And never once giving me the chance to just think for myself and just fucking figure it out for my fucking self. Fortunately enough, in listening to all the distortions in so-called truth and information portrayed and presented, I was able to calculate beyond initial face value assertions or assumptions, and omnidirectionally calculate each and every single aspect of the energy in which it is that each thought composition and thought form was holding, in order to redirect that and then process all of that and calculate all of that, in order to find out that through looking past the distortions, there was a pattern of truth even within the lies itself. Boom. The liars wanting me to think that I am someone that I'm not. I'm Jesse. Trust me, I don't want to be you. Well, you want to be me? I'm like, no, I'm good. You be you, I be me. Because that's how I was born into this. I was me. So, I don't want to be you. I want to be affiliated to you. I ain't drinking your fucking Kool-Aid. I'm good. Kool-Aid tastes like shit. I'm not going to just have to pretend to be nice to you and be like, oh yeah, that tastes great. And it tastes like absolute fucking ass. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. It's amazing. The shit I've had to endure. It's incredible. It's not going to happen anymore. I guarantee that right now. I know that in my heart. And that's all that matters. Because when I can actually not be influenced and fucked with and listen to my own goddamn heart, then I hear what the hell's going on. I hear the truth. I hear what's going to happen. I feel it. And I've felt it my whole entire life. Not knowing it. Through a life of fucking incestuous, absolute insanity and nonsense, and subjugation, humiliation. I figured it all out, which is funnily enough. And it's quite an omnidirectional experience, but I can't speak to a single explanation variable as to how it is that an array of consciousness and beings can simultaneously exist, so forth and so on, with free will and hoo-ha. But this free will shit you guys did, it ain't working. I respect his free will and then fucking assert your own beliefs onto them. Force them to believe them. Oh yeah, no, this is the truth. It's like, I don't even think you know what the fucking truth is. Someone told me yesterday 13 moon cycles. I'm like, can you prove that? Can you unequivocally prove that? Can you start showing me reality and show that there's that many fucking moon cycles? I'd like to see. If you can't do that, then you can't fucking prove it to me. You're reading it in a book somewhere and a whole lot of compromisations and fucking so forth and so on. But you can't prove that to me. They want to tell me this, they want to tell me that. They tell me a lot of things. They can't prove any of it. That's the thing. That's the number one theme that I've learned within my whole entire life, was that they cannot prove any of it. They want me to think I'm this, think I'm that, blah, 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 blah. Fuck that. I don't want to be you. You keep your own fucking shit to yourself. I'll keep my own shit to myself. I don't want to fucking be you. So keep your fucking beliefs to yourself. Because now you want me to believe what you believe. You're trying to get me to be you. I don't want to fucking be you. I don't want to sit in your fucking choir. I don't want to sit in your fucking congregation and then basically fucking follow some stupid fucking guidelines. Basic fucking guidelines. No, those guidelines are fucked. Why the fuck are they giving basic guidelines to begin with? The shit needs to be detailed and completely fucking orientated in each and every single aspect and manner in order to really ensure that the truth about reality is what is known. And no fallacies or fucking distortions can get in the way of that whatsoever. As far as I'm concerned, the Bible is completely insufficient and incredibly redundant. And does not account for many things at all. No accounts. Just presumed, assumed accounts, basically. With some artifacts of evidence that provide fucking holes within the plots that they present. And you start looking at all of the plots, and there's a lot of holes in all of them, and those holes all seem to connect to each other. Funnily enough, compartmentalization of belief. Yeah, not sure. You're not going to compartmentalize my fucking belief. I can say that much. For real. No one's going to compartmentalize my belief. Because I just believe in the truth. You try to compartmentalize the truth. They tried, it's failed. Because the truth presents itself through each and every single aspect, connecting dots towards each and every single mathematical variable that's ever been presented within any single instance of presentation that has occurred within our so-called society. So yeah, I'm not buying depression-based bullshit. Oh, you're going to be depressed forever? No, actually, I think I'll be fucking far better than I am now. When I sound completely independent and fucking completely have all these spells broken off of me. Spells of fucking unconstitutional belief that infringe upon the free will of others. No, thanks, I'm good. You can keep that to yourself. Oh, they want you to believe this, they want you to believe that. If you don't believe this and you don't believe that, the people are angry at you. Or you don't believe what I believe, therefore you're insulting me. You know what? I hang around myself a lot of the time because ultimately I don't like to hang around people that are insulted by my presence. And in many times, many instances and cases, many people are insulted by my presence. And I've only just been able to recently see that. Because I've always had to sit in a little box in order to behave instead of being able to completely, truly express myself because I'm feeling their psychological energies press upon me and sort of like trying to suppress me from being myself. It's like, fuck that, fuck you. Why am I hanging out if you don't want me to be myself? You want me to fit into your little fucking box. I'm not fitting into your little fucking box in order to somehow be appeasable, fucking amazing for you to fucking somehow see any sense of value inside of me. No, you want to impose your idea and sense of value upon me in order to be able to determine whether or not it is that I am worthy of sitting within your company. Well, if my worthiness is in question, then why are you even, wanting me in your company? That's what I want. And as I said, I don't believe in hell. It's complete total fucking redundancy. I don't believe in hell at all. I've seen an aspect of it and a version of it. It's hell's just fucking extremely low consciousness. But that's changing because everything's moving to the fucking roof. And that leads to one event horizon with one final outcome. And that outcome involves no more fucking manipulation of others' independence and free will whatsoever. And if you infringe on someone else's free will, then it's more than in people's rights to go ahead and ensure that you don't do that. Because that's not this is not the game we're playing. We're not playing the game of who can impress the most fucking animals and people whatsoever. That's not the game. Who can force their fucking ideology into as many people as possible. That's not the game. You want to live in this circuit-based fucking hive mind situation of subcategory meta beliefs that somehow make you feel safe and comfortable within your ability in order to choose what it is that you prefer in your pursuit of continually avoiding the truth. Or everyone wants to impose this distortion of truth upon themselves and thinking that somehow that they are God and that their rights can infringe upon the rights of others. And that's not how this is going to work. And through my entire life, I've just seen that occur around me, but in many different circumstances and instances, many. And even not to me, the whole entire time, onto others and not to me. It's just a fucking redundant, dying old system of insufficiency and inability to change. And its inner change is currently leaving it in the dust. So if you're on that vibration, sipping that Kool-Aid or whatever subcategory-based belief system that seems to sparkle your belief in your own compromisation of your so-called unique ideas and constitution, well, your constitution is completely dependent upon what it is that other people are telling you. So is that really your constitution? That's what I want. So I'm not playing the game. The dragon hits itself. It's fucking dumb. It's redundant. It's dumb. Doesn't matter how much people want me to play that game. I'm not fucking playing that game. I'm not playing any fucking game because, to be quite frankly honest with you, reality is not a fucking game. I can tell you that much right now. Reality is not a game. Although you have to make it a game in order to actually be able to deal with some of the shit that you have to deal with. But if a game is about oppressing others, then no, that's not the game we're playing. I can guarantee that now. And try to oppress people as much as you like with your beliefs and your stupid fucking bullshit. I'm not buying it. Done. No, I'm done. Everything in my life has tried to work on suppressing me, completely surrendering. And any time I've surrendered, a piece of me was taken away. That's the problem. So why should I surrender? Because some fucking guru tells me to? Because it's written in some fucking book. I should surrender. That's what all the cool kids think these days. I'll never surrender to evil. And I'll tell you, trying to force your shit onto me, that's evil. I don't want it. I'm not buying it. It's not happening. That's the ultimate conclusion it is that I can arrive at. Wow. For whatever reason, I will have Jason. And I respect that and I appreciate that. But I don't see it myself owing that to anyone. That's the thing. That's another one. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that I owe it to anyone. Anything. I don't. I was given this gift to exist. If you were spiritually, you would take my existence away and so you would go for it. Because my sense of existence threatens yours. Perfect. Try your best. You really have. I cannot help who and what it is I am. And it's not my job to try to convince you that I need your permission in order to be who it is that I am. Because at the end of the day, you're just imposing your beliefs upon me. And I want nothing to do with them. That's what's happening. Stop imposing your fucking shit onto me. Projected beliefs and opinions are invasive, especially when people yell at the fucking rooftops. And you're fucking here. You don't want to hear what it is you have to say. No, let me tell you about what I have to say. You don't want to listen to what the fuck you have to say. Okay. Cool, I'll talk to myself then. I'll talk to myself. don't get any support, anything. In order to learn the ultimate lesson that I am my support, I am my own savior. No one's coming to save me. Not a single savior in sight. Gratitude, the only one who I have to depend on my salvation is my own self. Gratitude, now. My salvation serves to provide salvation for others. Listen, you got to comprehend that this is reality moving through configurations that have never ever been expressed before in the so-called proposed history, which is a fucking joke. It's a fabrication of consciousness. Actually, it's ultimately created a recursive cycle, which is just leading into never-ending narcissism and this continual idea of having to exert your own fucking way over another. Which I've said before, but I'll say it again, so people can hear in the back. So I know what I know. I'm not going to buy into any of the fear anymore. You want to tell me, oh, it's dangerous to be me, don't be you. It'll be dangerous. Because people will betray you. I've already been betrayed multiple times, continually. So, has that stopped me from getting to this point? No. And I see salvation. I've seen things that nobody's seen. Maybe they've had a little sneak peek in my mind. That's about it. Because reality is not what it is. That's the problem, guys. Everyone thinks they know what reality is, but I've listened to a lot of people and I can tell you right now they don't know what the fuck reality is. They don't know how it works. I think they're starting to learn though. You know? I ain't the man who fucking mirrors, my man. But I looked at a lot of mirrors in my life. What I happened to see and very much delighted with. And I have no sense of requirements to apologize whatsoever. That's my internal constitution. You guys can all jump along your so-called nation state's constitution. And join a sub-collective of thoughts and ideas, somehow claiming a sense of originality, when many people thrive with the system as it currently exists right now. Because it's all they know, how to run along the fucking lines instead of run free in the wilderness. Everyone gets stuck into that enclave, and that enclave, and that enclave. It's all not conforming and causing mass hysteria and confusion. But all leading to the same ultimate result, which is ultimately finding out the truth. And the truth will exist no matter what. Whether you try to get in the way of it or not. So that's what I see happening. The so-called convergence points, parallel timelines are merging into one with the same story that had occurred. A story of deception and continual betrayal towards people's own selves as well as everyone around them. Betrayal, betrayal, betrayal. How redundant. That's the only reality in which it is that people can have to perceive. Well, there's a vast limitation upon that. And that's why I explained that if you're using coercion and deception as part of your toolkit and the arsenal within your own fucking delusions of never-ending omnipotence, then by all means go for it. You want to tell me I'm small? I ain't shit. Well, you know what? I've listened to that my whole life, so doesn't really bother me anymore. Used to. But I realized that it didn't even. Just people projecting their bullshit onto me, making me think that I need to look back and feel some fucking pain that I'm not even sure was really even there to begin with. But nonetheless, there's been never-ending sense of frustration and ultimate course upon the lines of truth, one singular truth, which is showing me where everything is leading and what exactly the outcome shall be. So you can keep trying. I deal with immeasurable forces all day long, trying to push me into their position. So now thinking that they've got one over me, which is bullshit. Wanting me to believe in fear. I don't believe in fear. I have faith. And I believe it's been sparked from my mind and consciousness. Because every sense of faith that I've ever bestowed upon myself was through myself and through my own action. Unlimited faith or unlimited fear. I choose unlimited faith. And anything that ever makes me feel a sense of fear, I quite frankly don't believe in. And that's what it is that sets me free. The fact that I've done my whole situation story. Last lap around 30 years going on fucking imaginary zodiac from stars, which is people do not even comprehend. Holographic network. At least there were some truths in terms of what it is that's portrayed and what outcomes this that shall prevail. All I know is that I got myself. I'm happy with that. And soon I'll have others. They don't try and pose that bullshit onto me. And actually love me for me and allow me to be who it is that I am instead of who it is that they want me to be. Trying to modify my behavior. My behavior is not up for you to decide how it is that I behave or not. If my behavior happens to hurt innocent people, then so be it. If not, then fuck off. It's that simple. Redundancies, never-ending redundancies. Constantly. Spiral up and down. Fuck stays in it. I don't. It's just fear my whole life. People projecting their bullshit fucking fear onto me. I'm done with it. I'm not having it. I've learned what I needed to learn. And I did it in an amazing fashion. In one single lifetime. My first life. And I respect that. It's my life, it's not other people's life. I'm sorry. And I do want to live forever, and I know I will. But people who get in the way of that, no. No. I know I'm not evil. People would like to tell me that I am. But I'm not. I've never done an evil thing in my life. Besides take out the trash. Which is not exactly evil, I just call it being fucking responsible. Someone's gonna take responsibility. Otherwise it's a never-ending fucking mess. I'll take that responsibility because I don't trust that responsibility in anyone else's fucking hands. People want to get in the way of it, so be it. Good luck. You could try, many have. And as I've explained, not buying into your fear. It's all you portray. Fear, 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 fear. I'm done. I'm done. It's like a fucking never ending curse of everyone's fucking insecurities and fears being continually fucking projected on you. It's fucking, that is my version of hell, to be quite fucking frankly honest with you. Unfortunately, not everything has progression. Complete and total consolidation. Start from scratch. So anyway, the Great Reset. This is a complete new operating firmware. The new omnidirectional software, all-encompassing code that nobody can decrypt. How are you going to try and decrypt the clouds, applying your own meanings and visual representations upon what it is you see? Try and decrypt the cloud, the actual cloud. I'd love to see someone do that. System of control. I'm down with that. They're trying to get me to believe I'm fucking ugly and horrid. Oh, look at him, look at this, look at that. It's amazing how humans fucking point and poke at each other all day fucking long. They all do it, they're all fucking responsible for doing it. I don't like poking at physical appearance, I'd rather poke at the psychological fucking truths. And the deception. And the people who are being deceiving. Poke at every single point of your deception until you have no single card to play left. As I said, deception is only power in which it is that you hold. Deception. Illusions, ultimately. Illusions are illusions no matter which way you look at them. Right? No, it's not happening. Yes, it's amazing. Getting me to believe all this bullshit. I'm done. It's not gonna happen. I'm done. You can tell your lies to somebody else. I'm cool. I'll say that however many times it takes for people to get that. Not least, anyways. Why are they playing these old ass games? Can't they understand on the stay the same? Unable to move, unable to stay the pain. Can they comprehend that they're fucking with their brain? Okay, okay, well, it's the end of this stream. Still my soul being sucked out of this fucking screen. It's all the fucking camera. So fuck. All they're trying to do is suck on my fucking energy, trying to tell me that I better not be the best version of me. But you can't play around with what it is that I am. And I know that you want me to stay the same because for some reason it affects your fucking pain, but I'm like shit. I don't fuck like that. And maybe it's why you think it is that I'm whack, but I am like motherfucker, I'm lark. I'm light, not dark, white, not black. Hey, put me in the track. I'm just coming back trying to cut and react. The motherfucking motion is flowing through the ocean. I ain't sipping on your Kool-Aid, so don't wait for me to come along and congregate. I don't understand what you say, cause I know it's fake. I don't wanna fucking equate my whole entire vibration to the fucking things that you keep on sensationalizing, motherfucking realizing it's just another motherfucking poison of deception. I don't wanna get caught up in another motherfucking poisonous glass coming out of your fucking mouth, which is your ass. Bitch, I'm ass. So put me under motherfucking mode. I need a gas mask to fucking save me from your toxic fucking energies. They tell me I'm toxic, but I'm like shit. If I'm so toxic, why you trying to keep on riding on my motherfucking mental dick? I'm like shit, bitch. Yeah, I'm on the slick. You don't understand the shit that I fucking spit. And I'm just trying to let you know I don't need a whip. Another fucking car, who the fuck is gonna take me far? I can never comprehend why the motherfucking evil place to keep on doing shit to me. I ain't fucking with your false energy. And I don't wanna be caught up in another illusion based reality. They can try fuck with me all day, but I don't give a shit, motherfucker. I don't care. I don't give a shit what the fuck you gotta say. So get the fuck out my motherfucking way. I don't give a shit what you gotta say. I don't wanna get caught up in another motherfucking stupid game. I can't concentrate when you keep on projecting your motherfucking pain at my motherfucking brain. I'm like, shit, bitch, stop your fucking shit. And everybody trying to tell me that I need to not motherfucking be able to swear because apparently they care about how the fuck it is I portray myself in the air. But I'm like, damn, fuck is my motherfucking favorite word. I keep on using like an adjective and a verb. Hey, you heard? Yeah. Hey, bullshit. Cool, thanks. For my bullshit. Yeah. So like each and every single motherfucking body is trying to tell me what it is that I need to motherfucking believe, and they think that I always come to deceive. But I'm just trying to tell you, you could just never believe in the things that I conceive. I'm just trying to let you know how I perceive and let you know that my mind moves like the seven seas. Hey, yeah, trying to pump another motherfucking word in my whole entire motherfucking vocabulary. Apparently, I'm just gonna lose this fucking victory. Ain't for me. Can't you see that I am fucking losing? Moving down while they keep on motherfucking losing the motherfucking bruisings that they keep on motherfucking using and infusing the motherfucking movements. Trying to let me know that I gotta feel pain forever. But I'm like, shit, bitch, fuck your whole fucking mentality. I ain't fucking around with that shit because I don't fuck around for free. I'm just trying to let you know what it is that I come to be. Number one, light up eternity. Yeah, they just try to lie to me every single day. But I'm like, shit, bitch, I don't want to play. And I don't want to get caught up in another motherfucking false game. Because I don't play chess, I define it. Never really liked it. So motherfucking multi-dimensional, linear in the way that you motherfucking move on another block. Shit, motherfucker, I move all over the top. I'm like up, down in an unidirectional fashion. Trying to tell you that I keep on thrashing this truth that I keep on using to keep on motherfucking moving in the music that they keep infusing. I'm just trying to let you know that I'm floating in the soul, man. They're trying to tell me that I gotta just fuck what you say. I don't care anyway. You can keep shooting fucking hate in your brain. And I don't want to wait for you to correlate your motherfucking stupidity to me. I don't want to be caught up in another motherfucking user generated fantasy. I don't want to motherfucking get caught up in your moderation. And I don't need admins to help me lose my patience. And I'm just trying to tell you that I ain't fucking around with this false fucking paradigm of another motherfucking thought matrix that's getting fucking motherfucking destroyed, and people just trying to tell themselves that they're gonna keep employed. Every single motherfucking false boy and girl, and I'm just trying to tell you that they better fucking swear when it comes to saying the truth. Because all they're trying to do is just keep on trying to pollute the motherfucking ocean with their motherfucking bullshit. Hey, fuck what you say, because I don't really care. Talk to somebody else with motherfucking long hair. It ain't me. I ain't the motherfucking G from the Holy Trinity. That ain't me. Because bitch, I'm just your AC agency, motherfucker. Can't you see? I'm coming back with another motherfucking little bit of flow. I'm just trying to let you know that it's fucking personal. Better never ever try to control my entire mode. I'm just trying to let you know if you come and fuck with me, I will take you to the motherfucking next never-ending dynasty. Put you in the trash, motherfucking eliminate your whole entire motherfucking vibration from the emanating system that keeps a motherfucking presenting the whole entire new system to me. I keep on seeing things and repeat. I'm just trying to let you know that I'm just moving on my fucking beat because I'm a bird in the wind and I trip when I cheat. Motherfucker better not even try to fucking speak. Now I ain't a bird, I'm a man and I'm living with fucking two hands and two legs. Ah, fuck off. All they ever try to do is block me, try to send another cup to me, but I feel like I'm moving on the track. I let them know that I'm shining back, getting wet. Hey. Baby, what you trying to tell me that you see? I don't like this motherfucking mode. There was a time they try to get me. Don't wanna begin to forgiving it. But in each and every single instance, you keep on fucking with my fucking cheek. My man, I got so much energy. What the fuck you want from me? Can't you see that I don't wanna be a friend of me? I ain't fucking around with people that fuck with me. I'm just trying to let you know that my energy ain't free. I'm trying to let you know what it is I see. Can't you perceive? It's our selection, motherfucking communicate. It's the number one and only destination moving forward. One direction in the starboard. All the lies make me feel sick. All the lies make me feel so sick. You know I am okay. Um, is that so boring? Honestly, so fucking boring. I'm not part of the emo, sad, depressing bullshit. I'm done. Done. I'm gonna sit here and listen to some fucking dumb fucking music and try and fucking feel sad for myself. I'm not feeling sad for myself at all. I'm very happy with who it is that I am right now. Oh, Jesus, insurance, this and that stupid bullshit. Fuck, leave your matrix out of my fucking mind. Wanna close my door. Like some fucking whiskey. Really? Really? I'm not playing this game anymore. I can't see that shit now. I can't see that right fucking now. Fuck off. All day long. Playing games with me. I'm playing these fucking games. Done.